Well, just a second update for all you who are watching here on YouTube. As you know, I'm here in the United States. I'm part of the Extreme Tour. Yesterday, 4th of July, you saw the video, we were celebrating 4th of July. We had a bit of a rest day. Well, up until last night, we had a powerful time. We do a thing called search and rescue, which is basically like going out searching for people and rescuing them by sharing a message in song and talking to the people, getting to know the community, which is very, very important. And, I've learned an awful lot being over here, even over the past few days in the short time that I've been here. I've seen God do some wonderful things already. I shared yesterday about a story about a man called Clarence who has a really difficult life, and yet God is ministering in him through the Uncommon Ground coffee shop. We're still here in Ambridge, in Pennsylvania. We've got another event tonight at 6 p.m. If anybody's watching from Ambridge, you're more than welcome. It's a free concert. We've got artists from all over the place. As I say, I've come over here from Ireland, and I'm just giving what God has given me to use to bless somebody while I'm here. But last night we done this thing called search and rescue, and we were walking down one of the main streets. First of all, I bumped into a guy at a bar, and because I was from Ireland, it opened up a whole conversation about the steelworks here in Pittsburgh, and how he was mentioning that a lot of jobs are now being given to Irish people. People coming over from Ireland to America are given jobs in the painting industry to do with steel, and it opened up a whole story. And we walked down a little further down the street, and we came across a bar. And in the bar, it was just people just hanging out, smoking, taking a drink. And we walked in, and we introduced ourselves, and we just felt, well, can we play a song? And nobody responded, so we just kind of walked out again. Then we were met by a guy following us out through the door, and he says, "Come on back in, sing one song for us." So we sang a song, and some of our rappers who are with us just went freestyle. And they were freestyling about Jesus. They were just talking about Jesus, and they're freestyling. They were talking about how Jesus died on the cross for people's sin. And it was just absolutely amazing. And we sang two songs. And we walked out of that bar after those two songs, and this guy called Tony came behind us, and he said, "You've been planting seeds tonight. You've been used by Jesus tonight." And this guy's not even a Christian, but he sensed that God had already used us to be there. We walked a further little bit down the street, and we saw this young woman just sitting out on her porch, and we started to sing a few songs. She said, "Do you mind sing some songs to you?" Before we knew it, we had our neighbour out, and our daughter possibly. And we were just doing something really simple, something meant to minister to people. So we decided to take another route, as I call route, they call them here routes. We went a different route down another street, and we came back to our parking lot where the event is taking place, or in our church where we're staying. And we met a guy called Nick, and he was just simply walking his dog. And he saw us with the guitars, and he saw us just, hanging around. And he says, "I'm a musician." And we started singing Oasis, Wonderwall. And wow, after a few moments, he just said, "Let me go home, put the dog in the house, and I'll go and get my guitar and I'll play it." Now, Nick was drunk. He was in a drunken state, but he was obviously realizing that something was going on here. But he went back and he got the guitar, and we waited for him. He says, "Wait for me." And we waited for him. And we waited, and we started singing a few more songs, and then the rain came down. To cut a long story short, over 4 hours of ministry took place under a gazebo in the pouring rain, and Nick was ministered to, and Mick came to know Jesus. This is what God does. He doesn't use the conventional methods that you and I think he does. And I was totally blown away by this. Before the end of the night, we were singing over him songs like, "Nick, you're special. Nick, we love you." And it got me to think this morning about how God sings songs over us, all of us. He sings songs over all of us. And, I was so blessed. And at the end of the day, we prayed for him, we laid hands on him. And before the end of the night, we were singing, "I Speak Jesus," and "How Great Is Our God." And the local pastor who's here, he says, "Look, you're not alone. I'm here to help you through the journey." This is just one story of what God is doing on the road here in the USA on the Extreme Tour. I'm pretty excited to see what God will do in the next few days ahead as we move to different cities and different parts of this country. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what God's going to do tonight. And tomorrow, I'll keep you posted with more of that. Have a great day. Thank you for all your love, all your support, all your prayers. If you like the content that's coming out, and maybe you're new to this, just hit that little like button, that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, not just for the whole thing to get so many views, just to let me know that you're encouraged by what I have to say to you. God bless you.